Welcome back to the channel, guys. Zynga Star Wars just put out their first cinematic trailer for their upcoming shooter, Star Wars Hunters. This is our first real look at the game, and there's a lot of really cool stuff that we're going to break down in this trailer. If you want to keep up with Star Wars Hunters news and updates as they drop, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you're getting notified, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up too, as it really helps us out. But with that, let's check this out.
You'll have to do better than that!
She's all yours, Graz.
If this is your first time seeing or hearing about Hunters, Star Wars Hunters is an upcoming arena shooter being developed by Zynga that's going to be exclusive to Nintendo Switch and mobile platforms. It's entering soft launch later this year and will be released to the public in early 2022. This trailer is our first real look at the game, and since it's a cinematic trailer, it's not representative of the gameplay of Hunters. In fact, there was no gameplay shown in this trailer, but it was still really cool with lots of action and introducing us to a lot of the characters that we're going to be playing as. For this trailer specifically, the focus really was the Sith character, Reeve, as she goes around the battlefront and more or less introduces the other characters that we're going to meet in the game.
Let's show them what we got. Run time.
Target acquired.
On my mark.
This trailer comes just after some in-game screenshots of Hunters leaked the other day, and it more or less confirms a lot of the information that those screenshots gave us, such as the names of these characters. We've suspected that since those screenshots leaked, Zynga is probably gearing up to get into soft launch really soon, and the release of this trailer more or less confirms that. This is the first real big piece of marketing for the game that we've seen so far. And this looks great! Way better than taking a stroll down a dimly lit hallway with holograms on the side. The trailer doesn't confirm it, but I do believe that this is in the Unreal Engine 4, since that's what Hunters will be running on, and the development team behind it, Natural Motion Studios, has said that they're aiming for AAA console visuals with this game, regardless of the platform that it's on. Again, it is exclusive to Nintendo Switch and mobile devices, but there will be cross-play compatibility, and both versions of the game will be able to communicate with one another. There were rumors that they were working on a version for PlayStation and Xbox, but there's been no confirmation of that anywhere. So let's bring it back to the trailer and let's break this down. So there's not a whole lot of new information in the trailer that we didn't already know, but there are some crucial details about gameplay that we didn't know before, like the size of the arenas that we're going to be fighting in, which do look like they're going to have a decent size to them, with different areas that you can go to within the map. We've seen from the screenshots that the arenas are inspired by the locations in Star Wars, like Hoth, as seen here, and in this trailer it looks like this specific location is taking after Tatooine. It looks like this could be the streets of Mos Eisley. In the beginning section here, we're introduced to a couple of the major characters, Reeve the Sith, Aaron the Mandalorian, and Graz the Wookiee, and despite the trailer not showing gameplay, it actually might give us an idea on how some of these characters might operate. It looks like Graz is pure power, just dishing out a whole lot of damage. It looks like Aaron the Mandalorian can use his jetpack and a flamethrower as an attack, and it looks like Reeve has some acrobatic skills up her sleeve. She's flipping around and dodging and deflecting blaster bolts, so she's definitely more of a speedster, while the other characters seem focused on other attributes like power or using gadgets. One of my favorite parts of the trailer was the Ugnaught that showed up rolling around in the shell of a droideka. That really caught me off guard. In the screenshots that we saw before, I thought it was just a regular droideka that you're going to be playing as, but having an Ugnaught as the character controlling it, I think that's way better. And that's one thing that I will give Hunters a lot of props for. This is a really creative game. One of the characters is two Jawas, one standing on the other's shoulders. Like, who thinks of that? That's great, and it gives a lesser thought-about character, like a Jawa, some time to shine. I assume all these characters will be referred to as Hunters in the game, so that's what I'll call them from here on out. It looks like there's going to be several categories of Hunters, like melee Hunters or Hunters with a blaster weapon. I'd say Reeve, Graz, and the droid Jedi, J3, would fall under the melee weapon category, while other Hunters like Aaron the Mando and the Ugnaught will fall under a blaster category. There may even be more than just those two. The Jawa, for example, didn't look like he was holding any kind of particular weapon, so maybe they're a support hunter or a healer. The trailer did show off a lot of the characters that we're going to meet, but there are some that we haven't even seen yet. Based off the screenshot here, there is going to be a Rodian that we did not see in the trailer anywhere. Which makes sense, they don't want to spoil everything before the game is released, but it does make me curious who else is in there. It's unclear whether or not Hunters will be a Battle Royale type game, like Apex Legends or even Fortnite. The art style of this game does remind me a lot of Fortnite. In their latest earnings call, Zynga confirmed that there will be multiple game modes in Hunters and that it will support a total of 30 players, so it may or may not have a smaller scale Battle Royale mode. But the focus of the marketing so far has definitely been this smaller scale, either 4v4 or 5v5 style arena match. At least that's what we've seen in this cinematic trailer and in the screenshots that were leaked the other day. Also, from this cinematic trailer, at the very end, it kind of sounds like there may be a ranked mode within Hunters.
I'm on a winning streak here. Do not let me down.
You must be going for my record.
Reeve is talking about the winning streak that she's on, and the new bounty hunter character, Imara Vex, talks about her record. It might just be some fun banter for the trailer, or it could indicate the fact that there's going to be a ranked mode, like there exists in games like Splitgate or Apex Legends. If there is going to be a ranked mode in Star Wars Hunters, that will be huge for the game's life. That's something that probably really hurt Star Wars Battlefront 2, which was a great game and could get competitive, yeah. But the fact there was no ranked modes meant that high-leveled players were always going to get matched up against low-leveled players, and it just doesn't lead to a good experience. So a ranked mode within Hunters would be great for pairing the right skill level with each other. With any luck, we'll have more information on Star Wars Hunters directly from the developers or Zynga here really soon. It looks like they're gearing up for the soft launch. No word on which territories are going to get the soft launch, although my money would be on Australia, New Zealand, or Canada. Once we get the info on which territories will see the soft launch and when it will happen, I'll have a separate news update video going over that. For the rest of the video, I'll let the trailer play out in its entirety. Thank you all so much who stopped by to check out today's news update. Once again, if you want to stay in the loop with more Star Wars Hunters news and updates, make sure you subscribe and get notified. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up too. I'm really hyped for this game, and I hope after this trailer, you are too. But with that, that's it from me, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
My sights. Going in. Lose your team again, Reeve?
Don't need them to take you on, Aaron. You'll have to do better than that.
She's all yours, Graz. For the Empire!
I can handle this, Sentinel.
Think again. You didn't wait for
Feel the light side set. It's now or never.
Agreed. It ends here.
Looks like we do this together.
Let's show them what we got. Run time.
Target acquired.
On my mark.
It doesn't get closer than this. Down to the last 30 seconds.
Fantastic. What a great night, Alex.
I'm on a winning streak here. Do not let me down.
You must be going for my record.
And now, here are today's combatants.
This ought to be good.